Good morning, I am Dr. Subbayya. I am going to teach ECG interpretation in a simple and systematic way. For that, I am going to start from basic cardiac electrophysiology. So, the contraction of cardiac myocytes are initiated by electrical impulses known as action potentials. So, unlike skeletal muscles which have to be stimulated by the nervous system, the heart generates its own electrical stimulation. The impulses start from a small group of specialized myocytes called the pacemaker cells. The SCA node is the primary pacemaker of the heart. An action potential in one cell triggers another action potential in its neighbor cell, and the signals propagate rapidly. So, what is the definition of action potential? So, it is defined as the rapid change in electrical potential due to passage of an impulse along the membrane. Only neurons and muscle cells are capable of generating an action potential. So, this property is called as the excitability. So, what are the stages of action potential? There are three stages are there. One is resting stage, depolarization stage, and repolarization stage. So, during resting stage, the membrane voltage known as resting membrane potential is usually negative. It's minus 90 millivolt. So, this means the cell is more negative on the inside. So, at this resting stage, there are concentration gradients of several ions across the cell membrane is present. More sodium and calcium ions are outside the cell and more potassium ions are inside the cell. These gradients are maintained by sodium potassium ATPase pump. So, during depolarization, the membrane suddenly becomes permeable to sodium ions. Thereby, it allows tremendous numbers of sodium ions to diffuse to the interior of the cell. But within a few milliseconds, the sodium channels begin to close and the potassium channels open. Then rapid diffusion of potassium ions to the exterior re-establishes the normal negative resting membrane potential. So, this is called as the repolarization of the membrane. Consequently, the action potential quickly returns to its baseline level. So, normally in a cell, the positively charged ions are on the outer surface of the cell and negatively charged ions are on the inner surface of the cell membrane. So, this is a representation of a single cardiac muscle fiber in 4 stages of depolarization and repolarization. As we have seen, normally outside of the cell is positive, but during depolarization, the normal negative potential inside the fiber reverses and becomes positive inside and negative outside. And repolarization of the same muscle fiber, the positivity returns to the outside of the fiber and negativity returns to the inside of the fiber. So, here you can see the changes that occur at the membrane during the action potential. So, here the transfer of positive charges to the interior of the fiber at its onset and return of positive charges to the exterior at its end. This is a summary of action potential. So, depolarization occurs due to opening of sodium channels and repolarization occurs due to closure of sodium channels and opening of potassium channels. So, this is a typical transmembrane action potentials for the SCA node, AV node and other parts of the conduction system. So, these pacemaker cells and contractile myocytes exhibit different forms of action potential. So, this is an SCA node action potential curve, but this is not similar to the ventricular muscle action potential curve. So, in ventricular muscle action potential curve, there are 4 phases are there. So, phase 0 is rapid depolarization, then phase 1 is an initial rapid repolarization, phase 2 is an plateau phase, and phase 3 is a slow repolarization phase, and last one is the return to the resting membrane potential is phase 4. So, the initial rapid depolarization is due to sodium influx through rapidly opening sodium channels. The inactivation of the sodium channels contribute to the rapid repolarization phase, and the calcium influx through more slowly opening calcium channels produces the plateau phase, and repolarization is due to net potassium efflux through multiple types of potassium channels. So this is the summary of ventricular muscle action potential. Summary: an action potential is defined as a sudden, fast, transitory and propagating change of the resting membrane potential. There are three stages of action potential. In a resting stage, the inside of the cell is more negative. During depolarization, it becomes positive and outside becomes negative. But with repolarization, inside becomes negative and outside becomes positive. So each action potential begins with a sudden change from the normal resting membrane potential to a positive potential and then rapidly change back to the negative potential. Thank you.